What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Happy C-Rec Day. We have officially crossed the threshold for C-Rec. Now, I have not seen or heard anything about the airdrop coming in anytime soon, but I would hope that we're going to get some kind of announcement here, as it is already 10:30 in the morning Central Time, close to noon Eastern Time, which I think is where most of the team resides, on the East Coast. So I'm hoping to hear something. But if we want to hear something from Cryptomancer, I believe it is already well past bedtime in Japan. So take with that information what you will. Hopefully we do get to see C-Rec here by the end of the day. But the good news is we had a lot of purchases. Last minute, people were really trying to top off their packs for Rift Watchers. Now, let's see here. I'm going to go over to the rich list. Keep in mind, we just crossed 100 million DEC recently. So to see us now at 155 is a very good sign, relatively. From an absolute perspective, it sucks. Like, let's be honest. I was really hoping that we would sell a ton more Rift Watchers pack and lock up 10 billion DEC in the DAO, of which we're not even 10% of the way there. In fact, we're like 1.5% of the way there, and we've burned more than we've burned more than we have sold since the burn began. But such is the state of the Splinterlands as it is right now. And the good news, I guess, for those who are looking forward to the next couple of cards, is the Fire airdrop should be unlocking. The Fire airdrop should be unlocking October 10th, I believe, is the date that I have penciled in as of right now. That could come a little bit sooner, based on how many packs we end up selling. And you can see here, this is probably the easiest place to put it at. But we need to sell another 4,000 or less, 3,200-ish to move it up a day. Or actually, no, that might already be factored in. So October 10th, where I'm assuming we're going to sell another couple thousand packs. But that's where we're at. So 155 million. Let me just see here. 155 million divided by 5,000. Now, granted, it's not perfect math, but that's 31,000 packs. So 31,000 packs have been purchased. In fact, it's probably more than that. Let's be real. And the reason I say it's probably more packs sold than that is because of the fact that there are the bonus packs if you buy, larger quantities, 10, 15, 20% bonuses. So it's probably a little bit more than that. What was the number that I had? Oh, geez. Lost it already. 31,000. Yo, what is going on with my phone? All right, 31,000. We have burned 400,000. So we're well on our way. And like I said, my prediction is that we burn half the set. I wouldn't be surprised if we burn half the set. So we're well on our way to that. Granted, if you do count what was sent to the DAO as burn, that is over 15% already. But craziness. Absolute craziness. So let me see how many packs are actually just circulating around. We see 599,858 minus the 405,000, and then minus the 58589. So it's about 136,000 packs that are still currently circulating. You divide that by the 3 million, and circulating supply is about 4.5%. So if we just want to play with some numbers there, I would say though that even with the pack purchases, we've seen Rift Watcher packs hold their value decently well. I mean, the pack price has not gone down on Hive Engine. The card value has stayed roughly about the same. I mean, I'd say that's a decent trade within the margin of error there. And if we go to, let's go to the marketplace and see how these things are stacking up. But before I do that, I apologize. Let me jump into the comments here and see who all is here. So we got Ghostly BG. Hey, dude, waiting for my 3 guaranteed copies of CREC. I believe I'm only guaranteed 2, but I will take it. And I'm gonna see just how expensive the one more BCX would be, so that I can get it at least playable in silver. Super Cow, what's going on? Ghostly BG says it was obvious that wouldn't happen when land not out yet. People still hoard DEC for land. Yeah, I think you're talking about the Rift Watcher purchasing, right? So yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Lackey Lukey, what's going on? All right, so let's get back over here, and I want to look at only Rift Watchers. So yeah, I mean, these two are still the most valuable. These are all in the low teen range, right? Rumancer Kai, Ancient Redwood, Kane Haze. Yeah, so legendaries are kind of where we expected them to be. The epics, which are the summoners. Is it just me, or have these cards gone up a little bit in value? Maybe not. Huh. The problem, so the problem with like something like an Aquatis is that whatever format you end up playing, there will always be a Kelia there, because Kelia is part of the same set. There will always be a Possibilis there, because Possibilis is part of the same set. So it's not even like you could buy this card and be like, oh, okay, well, in the future, when something rotates out. I mean, granted, maybe somebody can do like a Rift Watchers only tournament, and all of a sudden Aquatis has like direct utility if you want to play any of the water cards, but I don't think there's even enough cards to play just Rift Watchers. Like, what would these teams even look like? Hold up. Now I'm curious. Yeah, there's not even enough cards to play like a full set. I mean, sure, I guess you could include neutral. It would make for a very interesting tournament. There would be zero, there'd be very little meta involved overall. I don't know. That could be interesting at some point. Some point in the future. All right, let's go back here to the numbers. So let's see. Overall updates for Splinterlands. I'm trying to see here. I know Farpatron posted something about being at bronze level. I'm not quite sure what that means. Although once we get to gold level, it's ready for Mavs. So we're still 2 steps away from Mavs at this point. Let me see here. Oh, they put official announcements. Everyone, the newest lore drop. What? Lore? I mean, I love lore, but why are we not talking about... I need CREC. I want to claim my CREC. All right, that's weird. Like 10 minutes ago, they had an official announcement, which was not the thing. How has nobody addressed this yet? Hold on, let me see. Unless I missed something. No, it doesn't look like it. Huh. Okay. The problem is, if I'm only going to get 2 CRECs, 2 BCX guaranteed, it's really, I would need 6, because man, once that thing gets to gold and you get that self-heal, very nice. You can still pair it with another, like there's some good monsters in there that have amplify. But man, all right, well, I guess that's that. All right, so now where are we looking here? All right, one thing, if you guys want to get your tinfoil hats on, I'm looking at, oh, well, I guess it's not really tinfoil hat. Team is still holding on to a good amount of DEC here, but I thought it was a lot more than that. 88 million. But that is considered operating revenue, so I'm sure they've had to go through it at some point. And then SL Market. I guess that's it. All right. Let me go ahead and jump into some battles then. This season has been a freaking grind. I will share with you my win rate again, as it has been piss poor and really makes me want to bot in Wild, because I could not care less to continue losing to all the battle helpers out there. Sorry, I'm not anti battle helper, but I just can't wait until they're not here anymore. But I don't know when the terms of service is going to be updated. I'm assuming it's probably going to happen sometime after the what's that called? After Lane comes out. So it could still be a bit. Okay, so I'm going to rock and roll with... I really should play water. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click him. Yeah, let's go with water here. Only problem is I am not currently maxed for that. You know what? We're actually going to have fun with this. Why not? Why don't we actually go play with Possibilis? See how he does in all this. We're going to get Murdamp here. And Coastal Sentry. And then oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go with Dr. Blight. Might as well. All right, so Bakjira up front, Coastal Sentry. Oh, I didn't mean to put... maybe I should put O'Shaughnessy in. Now, you know what? We're going to go with... Oh, I have no idea. I want to put another melee monster in. Oh, you know what? We'll go with Rooney. Good old Rooney. All right, let's see how that goes. Mainly because I'm expecting a Bakjir on the other side. Oh, maybe not. What's up, Denzel Sauce? Okay. Ooh, they went with a taunt, even though it's a Fury rule set. So I suppose I will take it. Now, oh, come on. Let's not miss, please. Oh, and we missed. Oh, my goodness. Is there a blind? Oh, yeah, I guess we do have blind. That was a really weird choice for them to go with. Huh. Okay. I thought I would have done more damage. Did I not do enough damage? Hold up. Check it. We got to watch this whole thing again. Because I thought my Rooney should have killed him. Maybe we'll find another game bug here. Okay, so that's 4 damage. Miss there. 4 damage. Okay, so we missed that. That's fine. Okay. Oh, never mind. He was only down to 12. All right. Whoops. I thought he was much lower than that. Okay. All is right. Oh, man. That Chaos Dragon can still do a lot of damage. Okay. That's not terrible. As long as my Bakjira can survive for a little bit. Actually, it wouldn't even matter at this point. No, actually, it would. All right, so we got Rooney back. Rooney should be safe. Yep, because that's the only damage he's going to take. Oh, come on, Dr. Blight. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, at least I believe we won the game at this point, because there's still poisoned. But we need to stick that affliction at some point in the near future. Would be great, Dr. Blight. No, it's just not gonna do your job. Jeez. All right. Well, good news is we can still get away with doing 6 damage per turn, 4 from Ruri, and 2 from the poison. So we'll eventually get there. So I'm just gonna skip, and boom, got a nice win. Let me see what the chat's at. All right, so Blockchain Project says, I am over the team talking for the sake of talking. I mean, I don't think anybody would disagree with you. Are you referring to any specific thing? Like, oh, what do you guys think of the Around Pretoria? Well, I guess Blockchain Project probably thinks that was talking for the sake of talking. But what did everybody else think about the Around Pretoria? Hey all, I went and got a full 2,000 Rift Watchers off the shop, so I can't wait for the airdrop. Show me the gold foils. Well, good for you, Powers. I hope you get a bunch of them. I think C-Rec is going to be a lot of fun. I know, it's definitely, Giant Killer is a big issue, but I feel like in the right rule sets, you might still come away okay. So let's get another battle in. Might as well. How says, I read that already. KQ Forever. What's going on? Good job, Powis. Aaron says, can't wait for Total Card Chaos when Land Surfing comes out. Yeah. I mean, Aaron, I'm excited for Land Surfing, but I that's like a 2024 thing at this point. It just like... And again, I don't know. It could come this year, but we don't even know when 1.5 is, and then we know Rebellion's going to be something that they're going to be focusing on too. I just can't see 1.6 coming this year because I really think that everybody's going to check out for the year. Sorry, not when I say everybody, I'm not specifically talking about the team, but just like the holidays, right? So in like November here in the US, like it slows down. I think last year the team was under the gun because they wanted to deliver something after the layoffs. But traditionally, more so, right? People just take the time off. It's the holidays. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So that would give us probably 2 months of like development and release time between now and mid-November for anything serious, right? And so my hope is that we get Land, and it sounds like we're going to get Rebellion at some point in that time frame. What am I doing here? All right, well, we're going to go with Quicks. I think we're just going to go all out sneak attack. If you guys remember, I used to hate the sneak meta. from before, and look at me now, I'm abusing it. Boom, 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 boom. I really don't know what to expect here. I'm expecting actually something similar to what I'm doing for a low mana, no legendaries. Like the thing is, they could go heavy magic, but you know what they're probably going to do? My guess is that it's going to be Cursed Windeku, and that guy's going to give me problems. But we'll see if I can do enough damage to him in time. Oh, no Cursed Windeku. All right, they did go with a lot of the similar things that I was thinking. But they have a healer in the mix. Okay. Come on. Hit your shot. All right. Oh, and we got a miss. Hell yes. Oh, and a poison. Sweet. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And bam. I don't know who Chest Tone is, but GG's. Maybe we're finally at that point of the season where all the battle hoppers are up in Diamond 1 now, so I can finally climb. I was almost there, and then, I don't know, I lost dramatically again. Blockchain says next town hall is set for the evening, meaning Matt will not be on, meaning land is not going to happen then. I see end of September for land 1.5. It is frustrating, blockchain projects. I don't know what else to say to you, man. I don't know what else to say to you. It sucks, dude. It really does. I'm not trying to like sugarcoat anything. It's just I don't know what else to do, guys. I really wish it wasn't that way, but I wouldn't be surprised. I was hoping so. Okay, to blockchain projects point, the next town hall after that would be 11th, so the 25th. So really, the last week of September. So my hope is that we get it on Mavs sometime before the 25th, and then if Matt comes on the 25th, he can talk a little bit more about 2.0 and research. I mean, research is the most important thing still, in my opinion. I don't know if I like this team very much, but actually, you know what? I like it perfectly fine. It's fast. It's effective. Herp Salt. I do go against Herp Salt regularly. They are faster. No. I think we're about the same speed. So it really just depends. They're going to be hitting up front, though. Oh, no. They're going to martyr me, which is fantastic. Boom. Actually, okay, that worked out beautifully. Because now he gone. Oh, gosh. Really? You're going to get hit with a backfire? All right, there. They lost some speed. So that's a good sign. Oh, and our guy didn't miss. Well done. All right, I think we got this one. Well played. Well played, guys. Well played. All about that speed. Around Pretoria was fun. Didn't know Aggie's full backstory. Yeah, I don't think I'd heard it in that way either. But I don't know what they're planning to do for the other ones. It sounds like they're going to get other team members on. Around Pretoria is trying to steal the People's Guild niche. Yeah. I did, however, sell a common totem for $8 by mistake. I meant to put it for 18. Someone in the biz got a killer deal. Ah, that sucks. Sorry, Powis. Looks like someone else bought them for 17 from you, though. Technically, land 1.5 has until the end of September to still be on time. Whoa. Those are fighting words there, KQ Forever. What do you mean still be on time? Just wish Aggie would learn how to turn off the FOMO mode in order to tone down the salt when things don't pan out. Do you guys think Aggie's turned down the FOMO mode? I mean, we haven't heard from him much in Mav chat. He hasn't been like coming on and talking about anything really outside of the day, like the Bitcoin, Bitcoin shot up and then it shot right back down. Well, I mean, that's not his fault. It's just, that's what it was with the Grayscale victory. So I don't think Aggie's, I mean, don't get me wrong. Aggie's chief, FOMO officer, but since like, let me put it this way. Since the missed Mavs delivery in August, I feel like the team has been considerably quiet. Like they just haven't said much anywhere. I don't know. Maybe people disagree with that, but all right. Aaron says, I can't get any Splitterlands page to load except the SPS page right now. Well, it seems to be working for me, so it might be a internet problem. Sounds like it's a you problem, Aaron. Sorry. What's going on, Max? Maybe try hard refreshing. Hit Control F5. That might get you somewhere. The thing is, to Aggie's point, sorry, not to Aggie's point, but and I'm not trying to sit here defending, hype FOMO, but like I was expecting things to progress a little bit more quickly in the macro side as well. And I think, the way Aggie talks about, like Bitcoin and, the overall like bull market, I'm of the same mindset. There's been a lot of really bullish news, yet sentiment is so down across the crypto space and the Bitcoin space. So it's like a little confusing from, just in general, it's just confusing. So, ooh, oh man, I would love. Okay, there's a card I really love to play here, but I don't think I'll be able to. This is the one, because nobody can touch this dude. It's outrageous. So I kind of want to play it, but the problem is I'm literally one BCX away from getting to level 7, which means I'd be able to play my legendaries appropriately, which is mainly just, okay, we're going to have some fun. I mean, we've been playing, so hold on, let me see. Who's the fastest guy I got here? No, it's not going to be as fun. You know what will also be good? Astral Entity, although I only have a level 3, so like a Riftwing type situation. Ooh. No, but Riftwing is flying, so you get that. Okay, let's have some fun with this. I know. We're playing underpowered here. Well, first I'm gonna put the rats. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Hold on, I forgot there's no magic, and it's okay. No, never mind. We're going rats. And then we are going to get them fast as F, boy. Let's go. I guess we can throw him into the mix. No, you know what? Let's go with him. 17 seconds to go. And lastly, for 6 mana, I'm going to go with Rooney. And the reason is because even though Rooney is slow, well, actually, Rooney's going to have a speed of 5, so this is going to be outrageous. But even when everybody gets super, super fast... Oh, dude, I hope they can't even touch the rats. That would be so awesome. I mean, well... Ugh. Damn it. They're gonna sneak attack, and this is gonna become a problem. Well, I guess they're just as fast. Oh, 17 speed! Come on, nobody should be able to touch this guy. There we go. I like to see the misses. Come on. Yes, miss. Oh, God. Rooney, you're supposed to do a little bit better than that. Jeez. Oh, God. All right. Well, at least we got rid of one of the opportunity guys, but this is still going to be a problem. Dude, rats might be able to take them all out with only 3 health left. That would be phenomenal. Oh, no. For real? You were able to hit him? That was a 9-point difference. 9 speed difference. Oh, that's so upsetting to me, actually. Okay. Oh God, if he had just missed that, I would have won. I was that close to winning. Stupid ass game. See, I'm addicted. I need another hit. All right, per the white paper, V0.1.5 initial card staking was expected in Q3 2023. This is whatever. Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, fine, KQ, you're technically right at this moment in time, but that white paper was changed after it was not hit in the original time frame, which was June. But I'll give it to you. Man, I'd really like to use Astral Entity more, but I don't want to go and... Let's just go with this. All right, we want a healing situation. We want that. Got a lot of mana to work with. So boom, boom. Boom. Now the question becomes, you know what? Screw it. Oh, never mind. We're out of mana. So let's go with you. Let's go with you all the way in the back. And I'm happy with that. I'm just going to swap these two real quick. Let's see what happens. Okay, so do you think they will find a way to get Battle Helper out of Modern? I hate that. I know I'm coming up against a lot of Battle Helper teams. I have no idea, Powis. I wish I was more technically inclined to better understand how you would even combat something like that. But yeah, it's I hope so. I really do. Because I don't know. I mean, I think most people would prefer it that way. I know there's a lot of Battle Helper proponents out there, but I personally just think it's not conducive for the long-term health of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna get murdered here. I think this is not good. None of my cards are maxed. Oh, well, some of their cards aren't maxed either. Wow, didn't even get a chance to play. Oh, Powis, that was you? GG's. I guess anybody can like pretty much find me right now because there's probably only 3 people playing the game. I requested a new rule set and they replied they would put it on the list. Nice. All right. I requested a backfire rule set and to call it after the kid saying miss me, now you gotta kiss me. Okay, so what is it? Is it that you have... I would love to see like double damage for backfire. That would be kind of cool if it was like 4 damage for every time there was a miss on backfire. That would give Aquatis a little bit more value, utility. All right, GG's Palace. All right, Gregory Levenfield, what is going on? If you guys hear anything, because I'm not actively checking the Discord right now, so if you hear anything on the airdrop, please do let me know. Although I suppose if it were to go live, I would get a little pop-up. All right, where are we at now? Okay. All right. What shall we do? How do we combat this? How do we take advantage of this? I don't know. I don't like playing water right now because I don't have a max deep lurker. And yes, I know I could rent one for like a penny, but I've just been too lazy. I don't know. Yasik is just so fun for me. Let's try him again. Might as well. All right, this is going to be such a weird team. I really only have 2 people attacking. Yasik and Exploding Rats. But here's the thing. If they play any magic, I'm done. I'm literally done. Well, they didn't play magic, but I think I'm still not looking good. Oh, really? The difference there was, oh my God. And then she missed? Bro, what is even the point of you? Why do I play this game? God. All right. Thankfully, I'm out of, I've lost 3 in a row. God, this game is trash. All right. No more rage quitting. I mean, I guess I've already rage quit at this point. Been forced to. All right, ready for a rematch? Play for another junk card. I mean, I'll just do a challenge with you if you want. Will my Rift packs have C-Rec in them now? They should. All right. So let's see. I'm going to double check where I'm at. Gems. Airdrops. 250. Yeah, so I'm just getting guaranteed to. Man, if I could swing a gold foil in there somewhere, that would be fantastic. Helping to max out the card. I don't think it'll be on the same level as Aggro, Longtail, and Core Lurker, though. So that's why I was kind of looking at the cards here and trying to figure out, like, do you think this card is going to be better or worse in-game than Runemancer Kai? And therefore, by extension, I'm looking at this and saying, is it going to be worth more or less than Runemancer Kai? Appears there's a delay in the blockchain. I am sorry, Alex, but looks like we will not be able to get a match going in. Or I guess we can try again. Oh, there we go. We're playing in gold. Okay. Yeah, let's have some fun. Why not? Should have seen that one coming. Now, which would be more valuable? I think this would be more valuable. All right, cool. All right, while we wait for that, will you be buying any off the secondary market Rift Watchers? No, I don't believe so. Are you talking about packs? At this point, I'm probably just going to go straight for cards that I want, but I'm waiting to see if there's a rush in that kind of dips the card prices a little bit. But, you know, good thing for the economy, bad thing for me is the fact that card prices have actually held their value, even with the spurring of sales recently. Now, granted, it was only like 30,000 packs sold, and I'm sure a lot of those people are probably holding for the long term rather than opening these packs. But, yeah, we'll end up seeing what happens. What? Did you really go with... Okay. That's fascinating. I think you win this, because I don't think I can do enough damage. Oh, especially not now. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Oh, man, you stuck the poison both times? Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, never mind. We got the win. GG's. These gladiator cards, man, they're going to mess things up. In a good way. It's funny because I feel like we saw the meta shift in bronze first, and then it's just like slowly progressing its way up as people get more and more maxed summoners. But GG's, Alex. It's a good try. Also, what do you think the price prediction when C-Rec comes out? Well, so that's what I was trying to look at. I was looking at the rest of the Rift Watcher cards and trying to determine what, you know, where the value would be. Granted, it's tough to really sort through that right now. let me put it this way. I don't think C-Rec is going to be a better card than Coral Lurker or Aggro Longtail, nor do I think it's going to be low tier, right? If we divide it into like 3 tiers, you have the 20 plus tier, right? Which is these 2 cards, Aggro Longtail, Coral Lurker. I would say that even, Runemancer Kai used to be there before, but I guess just everybody got their fill. You got your secondary tier here, which is the low teens, right? So Runemancer Kai, Ancient Redwood, Flore, Kane Haste. And then you got your tier 3 of cards that are just okay at best, right? So under $10. I don't think it'll be, I don't think it'll be under $10 because I look at these 3 cards, right? Ra, Mordius, and Runemancer, and I'm just like, yeah, you suck. You really shouldn't be there, right? Like you belong there. That makes sense. Oh, let's go to all levels. Like none of these guys have an ability stack that warrants being in the top tier. I mean, Ra's cool, but I don't come across Ra very much. Damn it. Mordius I never see ever, which is crazy. Now I don't know. Maybe you guys are different, but in Diamond, never come. And I even the thing is, it's not even Diamond because I play champ players a lot too, which is very annoying. And then Atuad is like very niche, but obviously the least expensive out of all of them. So I would probably put it in the mid range here. But here's the big thing with this card. It is going to be printed significantly less than all of the other Riftwatcher cards. So I can actually see it being kind of like a tier 2.5, or sorry, tier 1.5, where it's not necessarily like in the low teens. It's probably in the high teens would be my guess, simply because of print rate. So if we go to the legendaries here, you can see that, Kane Haste and Ancient Redwood, they're just okay, but they're printed at half the rate of the other, the other cards. This one's going to come in with a print rate of even less. It's probably going to be less than $5,000. So if that ends up, playing out that way, and the card is decently good, right? Like Kane Haste, Ancient Redwood, like I don't want to say that they're amazing, but I look at the ability stack of C-Rec and I'm just like, that thing can be used in so many different ways. Granted, yes, it has vulnerabilities, but it's also super powerful. Whereas Kane Haste is like, meh, like, he's super weak. He has very niche rule sets that are good for him. And 8 mana is just so expensive for a card doing that. And then Ancient Redwood, similar, right? Super slow. Yeah, you got the True Strike, but, is essentially nerfed by Force Field. Like in his own Splinter, he's even nerfed by Mycelic Slipspawn because he can't, like, he'll only do 1 damage to Mycelic Slipspawn. Sorry, 2 damage with the Fury. So I can see it being high teens, maybe not above Coral Lurker and Aggro Longtail. Although if there's a mad rush at the beginning, maybe, right? Because let's see, 5,000 divided by 11. That's 450 max copies, guys. It's only 450 max copies. So I would argue that we have more than that many players in Diamond Plus. Single player NFT gamer, what's going on? Hello, I want to say I like your videos. I've been watching for months. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you coming here on the live stream and hanging out. How long have you been playing Splinterlands? I just crossed 2 years at the end of August. So I can't believe it myself. Aaron Kennedy, what's going on? Icy Flow, what's going on? Totem's about to go up in price. Why? Do you think Untamed will drop in price on average when Rebellion is launched? Yes. There's no doubt. Because they're gonna get relegated to modern or to wild format, and you can see just how much of a cesspool that thing still is for bots and battle helpers. So they'll still have a lot of value for tournaments and things like that, but overall, it's just going to be the top tier cards that are really, really part of the meta. So for example, let's take a look at summoners, right? I guess we can do all summoners, not just legendary. I wouldn't be surprised to see, Kitty, Jotun, Llama, Mylar, all these guys are super part of the meta. Lorna Shine still having a decent amount of like value kept to them because they'll have playable value. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of the other summoners go off into the sunset for land. Like, who plays Pyre now? Or who plays Kid Yuff? Yeah, like Mother Kala. Like, none of these summoners are going to make it. I mean, even Vera. Like, Vera was good when there were not many options. But now it's like... I mean, I guess Vera might still be better than the other one. Aquatus. Your legendary summoners might hold some value, but unless you're really trying to compete in wild or the wild leaderboards, I don't know. I see them all coming down. And then if we go to units, yeah, I mean, again, fantastic cards. I'll be happy to never see them in Modern again, though. We'll have some new issues in Modern with whatever they plan to release in Rebellion. What's going on, Carlo87? Good to have you here. Excuse me. All right, so I will challenge you with a 5 voucher bet on who wins the match. I already beat you, so send me my 5 vouchers. I like Dwayne's recent video idea on having a 5% fee for items that the teams have made. And is Ellington Row rather DAO to the small ones in the company? So some kind of like royalty for the company. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, the team needs consistent revenue, and the fact is, like, even with the marketplace, I don't think they get that, right? Because all these like third-party marketplaces pop up, and if and they're generally better than the small ones marketplace, like Peak Monsters, so people will tend to go there. But yeah, like even that, I still feel like the team should get a small percentage. IC Flow is asking, ETA on airdrop yet? I have not seen anything on Discord or I guess on Twitter either. They did have an official announcement for a lore drop today, but I'm surprised that nobody's mentioned anything on Discord. Especially because I think didn't Chatter come in yesterday and was like, make sure to buy before they're gone. Yeah, yesterday 10:14. So I don't know. At least somebody was aware that we were gonna cross the threshold soon. So yeah, I hope we get some kind of update soon. All right, prices for Untamed Older could be directly related to land. No, yeah. Well, we're already seeing that. So I would say here's where I could see stuff with Untamed going. Land comes out, it actually has decent returns, and we've already know that Rebellion is planned for later this year. So now all of a sudden people start looking at this and saying, well, let me let me go work land with my Untamed cards as soon as it happens. So as soon as Rebellion comes out, could we potentially see a rise in prices? Maybe, because there might be some scarcity there as people realize see here okay, let me contradict myself just to give both sides of the coin, because I just said that I expect the prices to go down, and I really genuinely do, but there's going to be a weird period of time in which you have the launch of land without Rebellion in the mix to rotate Modern format. So that's the time in which I could see it dipping. But if land is decent, and again, not in the sense where it's like it's outrageous, but people feel like they can wait, and it's like, okay, yeah, I want to work land and all this stuff. they will probably make the decision, rather than going and buying cards on the marketplace, they're just going to take their current Untamed set, their current Untamed collection, and be like, all right, this is slated to work on land. Like, think about all the like tracked and region holders who are very okay with not having land to be 100% utilized from day one. If that ends up being the case, then they're going to look at this and say, well, I'm not in a rush, right? I got all my big plots, all my main plots ready to go. I'm not going to go out into the marketplace and buy a bunch more cards for the remaining, X amount of plots that I have, because I have my Untamed cards, which I'm going to play with until they're rotated out. And if they do get rotated out by the end of the year, that's just a couple of months, right? So unless the land returns are so outrageous, I can see land just being like this kind of slow rollout, kind of combined with the launch of Rebellion and rotating out of Untamed. But that's just, I don't know. That's just a thought. Not saying it's right or wrong. While autocorrect murdered my message. Yeah, that was a fun one to read, Aaron. I'm gonna do an encore. That the teams have made, and is Ellington Row Rather Dow. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. All right. Surely the team will have to put something in place to ensure when sets swap out, they don't just fall off a cliff. Else players wouldn't buy sets if they know prices will drop once they swap out. Well, my hope with this is that we get to see more Untamed tournaments, right? Actually, let's do this. More, we'll call them wild tournaments that include Untamed, because I think it's actually gross how much we are paying for the alpha level tournaments. Because honestly, it feels like it's a club and you're not in it. So where are we at? Where's alpha? All right, like look at how much these alpha tournaments are paying out. Alpha only. So you got $1,200 here. Oh, sorry. Well, this isn't alpha. I want alpha only. All right, whatever. For the alpha only ones, I mean, look, there's one that's like an egregious one. Here you go. All right. So look at this alpha tournament. This is alpha diamond gold foil. There's 5 people in this tournament. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. Let's go to completed and see how many people have actually competed in alpha tournaments. All right. So here's the same one. $1,300. 26 people competed in this thing. Like, it's only available to 26 people. And you see how they set it up, right? It pays out all the way to the 64th place, and we can't even get half of that. Where's another alpha one? All right, well, this is just silver. I guess that's not terrible. Alpha silver, only 40 people. Alpha gold foil gold, 31 people. I mean, even the bronze terms are getting like 50 people or less. Here, 27. Another one just like that. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of this. Now here's the thing. Maybe you don't open it up to Untamed, but all of these alpha only tournaments, you need to add beta on there, right? You need to add beta on there. It's just, to me, because there's players that have a lot of the beta cards. There's 3 times more beta cards than there are alpha cards, and that would open it up to a lot of OGs who weren't day ones but are still OGs in the game, and it gives them value there. Now, I would say it'd be nice to have like wild tournaments, because the topic of this is right Untamed. So how do you help Untamed be, maintain some of its value? This is weird. Look at this. I put wild and it's showing Chaos Legion. Chaos Legion. Why? But see, there's nothing even specific for like beta tournaments. Look at that. Nothing even for beta. So I don't know. Maybe maybe you make the concession, say sorry beta players, but we're gonna do beta and Untamed together, and all of these older alpha only tournaments become essentially wild tournaments, alpha through Untamed. But I don't know. That's just my thought. Now here's the thing, right? Fine, that's how they were keeping value for the alpha cards before. But land is supposed to change that, right? Land is supposed to offer a 10x multiplier for alpha cards. So once land is out, at least there will be another option there, and you can take away some of that utility and give it to other sets like Untamed. Oh, we have another battle here. I'm a sucker for pain, so let's go and take on another battle helper while we're at it. All right. Wow, I've been on for an hour already. Guys, time flies when you're waiting for an airdrop. Any news? Any updates? Come on. Cryptomancer, hit the button, please. We just want the airdrop. That's all. I don't know what I want to play here. I mean, I do kind of know. Death is my focus, but it's not one of my better splinters. I will say that right off the bat. I think I actually want to go. I have too much fun playing the fire splinter. I don't know. Wait. Okay. So here you'll see one of my favorite my favorite strategies. I love going with all of the redemption in these poison rule sets as well as in the rebirth rule sets. I don't know why. It's just so fun for me to just see my opponent taking a ton of damage. 5 mana. Who's you know who I really should include here though is probably this dude, but there's not enough mana. But I really want to have fun with Yasik. So, do we take out Blight? No, we can't. We can't. I'm just gonna go with Firecaller. Let's go with that. So Idri Fire, we'll put them back. Whatever. We're just having fun, right? Except when we lose, then everything sucks. Yes. Okay, so it's good that we kept him in. Light. Although I guess Countess Sinesh could potentially have done something. And I'm glad we, because I thought for a brief moment about going with Tarsa. But now that they got Wave Brood in the mix, definitely want to take attention away from him. So let's see how this all plays out. They got extra health, which is never a good thing, but I got some blast damage coming their way. Well, blast damage and... Oh, yes! Perfect hit! Oh, well, that hurt. Man, 2 of the guys still ended up going for... Oh my god. They didn't lose anybody? Oh, actually, no. Hold. Oh, they're going to lose Blight. They're going to lose Spirit Hoarder. Yes. All right, sweet. That was actually fantastic. Now, I still think I'm going to end up losing this. Even though Dr. Blight will become an absolute beast afterwards. Oh, clutch. Oh, that return fire sucked. Oh, yes! He hit it. I mean, can he stay alive long enough? I don't know. No. Maybe. Oh my God, by one? Oh, with a miss. Let's go. Oh, that was a phenomenal game. That was fantastic. GG's new guy. Oh, that was well done. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know. I just love playing with Yasik now. Let's see. Powis says it still puzzles me why it has to be him to hit the button. Surely they just have it automated once it ticks over. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not Cryptomancer. I don't know. But I agree with you that it should just be triggered automatically. Like it should have happened in the middle of the night as soon as the burn happened. Cryptomancer's probably sleeping by now. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What time is it in Japan?
In Tokyo, Japan, it's 1:32 a.m.
1:32 in the morning. The Halfling Alchemist card is so expensive. Is it? Well, I got to thank Vet V for gifting it to me a little while back. Thank you, Vet. But there's a card I won't be able to use in Modern anymore. But I love the redemption on it. Oh, holy crap. $20 per BCX? Yo, what? What do I have? Level 4? Oh, shoot. All right, well, I'm going to send another thank you to Vet. That's really generous of him. Fun card, though. And you get the bonus. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. I had 2 cards in there. Two promo cards. Man, why does it seem like I'm not earning as much SPS this season? Let's go check this thing. But I thought I could have sworn that battles were starting to go down now as people became more and more angry. 28,000. Yeah, see, so we're under 30,000. 28, 27, 28, 27, 27, 24, 28. Yeah, then we hit like 30. Yeah, we were over 30 for a little bit. But we're starting to see the player base decline once again. I thought the bots were back in town. But we're dropping now about 15,000 players. I really do wonder how many casual players this game has. It's gotta be like the town halls have like 100 or 200 people that attend them. And I know, fine. You have like a hardcore group of people that want to attend, but what is the percentage of hardcore to like casual? Like, how do you compare that? Because I don't know. To me, it's like, how can we have like only 200 people showing up to town halls? And I don't know how many are active in the Discord, but then you have like 45,000 accounts playing regularly. Granted, I know most of them are automated, but still. Huh. Okay. Total SPS. All right. We'll leave that. We'll leave that be for now. It's not looking good for SPS though. Trending down. DEC hasn't been able to hold 800 for a while. Anyone know what's going on with GLX? I haven't hopped into the Discord in a while. Oh, never mind. I did see game's coming out Q4, or game launch in Q4. I think was the roadmap. So what time is it? 11:30. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of it. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to chat about. Been on for about an hour or so. State of Survival says 45 million Rebellion packs or 60. What? 60 million? 45 million? My guess for the longest time was 15 million. But then Aggie in the last town hall or town square talked about how it all depends on where the market's at. So that was the that was like the kind of wink that I felt was being given, that all right, well, we may not get 15 million. Because the thing is, I know people will probably disagree with this, but 15 million with an automated burn from the get-go, where you know when this thing is going to sell out, when airdrops are going to unlock, like that'll actually be kind of cool, where you can go through and be like, okay, there's going to be X amount, this set comes out, let's say, again, just for the ease of it, let's say it came out in January 1st. But let's say they do 9 months, January 1st, then you know that it's only going to be available for that amount of time. And we'd be able to go in and actually schedule out, like, hey, we're going to cross, 1 million here, 2 million here, 3 million here on these dates. So these would be the last possible dates to get this airdrop, right? And in a way, like, that'd be fun because there's always something to look forward to, and they'd be spaced out relatively evenly. But if there was any hyper FOMO, then all of a sudden we all get excited because it's like, boom, we get an airdrop early, and then meta changes, people get pumped and all that. Power says, I know I'm super early with this, but will you do a bulk buy for Rebellion? I joined. Oh, Powers, thanks for that. It depends. It really depends on what the appetite is. I'll tell you this right now. I'm probably not going to go super heavy myself on Rebellion. But if people want to organize, or people want to do something, I'd be happy to help organize it. And I'll definitely grab some packs. I'm not going to sit out Rebellion, but I think similar to how like Darkest Night played Chaos Legion, where he had an Untamed and Unbeta deck already, and I guess it wasn't just him, but like a lot of the older players just sat out like the main pre-sale and then jumped in afterwards, sniping cards off the market, basically like the meta ones. But here's the thing: if they make the pre-sale very, very compelling, which I don't know, like I don't know what else they could do outside of offering a Dr. Blight type card. But if they were to make it super compelling, then yeah, I think it'd be fun to jump into. So, Powers, I will let you know, and we'll see. I mean, if anybody else is interested, let me know. But obviously, we're still like, here's the thing. Like, we're talking about Rebellion and we're talking about group buys for Rebellion, but like, when land? I don't even want to think about spending money on Rebellion until land comes out. All right, so damn, I'm late. What's up, Virus? Missed the notification. All good, man. All good. We're just hanging out. I played some battles. My last one was phenomenal. I won by 1 health. Well, actually, it missed, so I won by 2 health, but still fantastic. What I need to do is figure out how I'm going to, like, I still have a lot to spend on my own personal Chaos deck, and I have to figure out whether I'm going to try to max out as much as possible my Chaos deck, or if I stop worrying about my Chaos deck completely and just jump into Rebellion, focusing on meta cards and just playing down a level. Because you'll see here, right? So not legendary. Let's go to Summoners. Like I don't have all these guys maxed out yet, right? Especially like the legendary ones. I'm still missing Lily, Astral Entity, Yasik, Grandmaster Wraith. So it's like, okay, could I go in and spend a couple $100 leveling up these cards and trying to stay in diamond, right? Or do I just take the hit, go back down to silver or gold and buy choice cards, right? Specific targeted cards from Rebellion that will allow me to be competitive, not at the highest levels because I won't have maxed Rebellion cards right off the bat, but I will be able to max out for silver or for gold and maybe just drop down a couple of leagues. And in a way, it's not the most terrible thing because I would be able to get hopefully some value out of like renting out my Kelia, for example, renting out a maxed Kelia and then renting out my maxed Kelia and then renting out for me something that's down in silver or gold. So if we look at like BCX here, actually, you know what? I don't know why I did it this way. Let's go. So if you look at like max level, oh geez, it's 1.8 cents. That's gross. All right, so okay, well, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't even bother at that point burning a DEC just to list it. But if I were to go down to silver, how much is the silver one going for? 0.0041. It's like 25% of the price. But damn, the rental market is dead. Yeah, Chaos is a lost set, guys. It is what it is. I'm probably better off just buying the cards. All right, 6 months release for Rebellion. Airdrop comes out at the end of each month, regardless of how many sell. You really like that timed only, huh? Getting the magic. I think we need. There has to be a cap. I would actually, I wouldn't mind a 6 month time frame, but you know who is gonna mind? I think everybody else and the team, because they want to have packs available for sale on the marketplace for a considerable amount of time. And when I say considerable, I guess I'm saying 9 months because that's what Aggie has shared publicly. 9 months on, 3 months off. But yeah. Haven't seen D's nuts recently. Nope. I was planning on maxing Rift Watchers before, but now I think I'm going to target meta cards. Same thing would apply to CL if I still needed it. Yeah, I think that's where I am. I think that's where I'm at too, or where I'm planning to be. All right, you said you might not buy packs. What's better? Just buy cards and airdrop cards with cash, or buy the packs for the airdrops? I would say from everything, like the lesson that I've learned in Chaos is that it's better to go for individual cards. Like packs is just too much of a dice roll, and even the airdrops. Like, let's look at this. Oops. And this is not going to be good, exact math, but I just want to kind of share where we're at. So let's look at Rift Watchers, for example. And Rift Watchers is actually a decent set because it's held its value. But what is this? So 50 for Oshur, 300 for whatever this card is. I think it's a life card. So let's say you had bought 300, and let's say you had bought 300 in the presale, and you were incredibly unlucky, right? So you only got the minimums each time. You buy 300 packs, and what airdrops do you get? Let's see. Well, you get one. Essentially, you get one of each, but you get 6 Oshurs. So now let's go to the marketplace. Where is it? Rift Watchers. Oh, and promo, I guess. So you would have gotten 6 Oshur cards, How much is Oshur? Dude, why am I having so much trouble with this? There we go. Oh, actually, that value's not bad. It's 29. Oh, we'll just say $30 times 6. That's $180 right there for Oshur. For Rift Watchers, you would need the legendary units. I think we've had Ancient Redwood, Cane Haste. Has there been another one? I'm struggling to remember now. No, I guess that's it. All right, so Ancient Redwood, Cane Haste. All right, each of these are okay. Let's just say, let's be generous and say each of them was worth $15, right? So another 15 times the 5 splinters. 15 times 5, 75 plus 180. So for the same value, all right, so for $255, you could buy the same amount of airdrops. You get 6 BCX of Oshur, and then 1 BCX of all of these other guys, right? Now, what you're paying for is when you buy the packs, is you're paying for the ability to roll the dice, potentially get more than you bargained for, and even get gold foils. But how much would those packs cost you? Assuming vouchers are worth nothing, which they are, then we can say at the time it was $5 worth of SPS. Right, so 5 times 300 packs would be $1,500. You're spending $1,500, and what you're guaranteed to receive in return, at least at this point in time, is about $255 worth of the airdrops, and then the packs. Let's see here. Packs I think are going for 3.6 on the secondary market. So you'd be getting 1,080, right, for the packs is where your value would be, plus another 255. So you're at 1,335 out of 1,500. It's actually not bad when you look at the math, because that delta, right, 1,500 minus 1,335, so it's about $165. That's what you're paying for. That's the premium you are paying for, in order to potentially get more cards, right? More airdrops, and maybe 100. I don't know. I feel like for $135 for 100 or $165, you could probably go out and end up maxing out some of these cards, maybe. But that's just me. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth it to go for the promo and airdrops and all that? All right, Icy Flow says max out your Chaos Summoners as soon as Untamed leaves Modern. It'll be worth it, hopefully. Don't buy any Untamed till after Rebellion. No, I'm not planning to buy them. Thanks, though, Status Well. I do think Refresh will be one of the better card sets, though. I think it's going to hold its value relatively well, and I think these cards are going to be dominant in the future. Like when you come up against them, it'll be like coming up against Mylar Crowling now. Like there's just not that many out there. Personally, from all I've heard from many content creators, Rift will be a good hold set, though I'm biased now as I went hard. Yeah, again, like I try not to talk about it from like a financial perspective, because you never know where the market's going to go and what's going to happen. But in terms of like having the cards available, if you look at this on a long enough time frame, and I would say, long enough time frame would be like a year to 18 months, which ironically I think is going to be the start or maybe even midpoint of the bull run, right? Early 2025. Whenever it rotates out, obviously the party's done, right? But that's not going to happen until the next core set after Rebellion. So with Rebellion coming out this year, maybe we see it. Like maybe again, if the team is sticking to their 9 months on, 3 months off, then maybe we see the next set out by next year. But man, can you imagine how many cards are just going to be hitting the market? And like, if land isn't providing enough of an incentive for cards to be taken off the market, I don't know. Granted, none of it really matters. None of it really matters if SPS doesn't go up. That's all it comes down to. And I know people think like I don't care about cards, and the truth is, yeah, I don't care about card value at all. Like it's just not interesting to me. I think cards are a terrible asset class to invest in. Not financial advice. I'm just my own personal opinion. I think they're a terrible investment class because as an asset class, they are incredibly inflationary. Not only do they print more every year for you to buy, but they also print some as rewards. So it's just not like that's not the way to go. I know we had one happy accident where the market essentially blew up and all these cards are worth way more now. But I think there's too many, like you're rolling such a loaded dice against you to go ahead and try to, think that we're going to strike gold, strike lightning again in the same way that we did in 2021. I do believe that the game will grow, that we'll get a lot more players. But are we going to get it to the point where you're going to see Core Lurker going for $500? No, there's just no chance. There's just no chance, right? Like, I don't know, maybe, but it's like, I don't know. I can't, to me, to operate that way is like, it's gambling at that point, right? That's why I come back to SPS all the time. I'm just like, SPS needs to be what is successful here, because then it doesn't matter how many cards there are. I know I'm being a bit extremist here, but it doesn't matter how many cards there are in the space. If SPS is scarce and the rewards here are so good, then people go out and they buy the cards for super cheap. That actually encourages more people to come into the game, play the game because the rewards are so high. Figure out new metas and strategies, even if they don't have a complete deck, right? So again, I don't care about the cards. I think SPS at the end of the day is the only thing that matters. And it, from all the tokenomics moves that the team has made, it seems like they feel the same way. All right. So also, does anyone else keep playing Blitz Wizard? Then random number. No, this is it's Baltazar. They're a major guild, so all those guys are scholars. Stock Jockey, what's going on? Good to see you here, man. All right, some of the people that play the ball are usually in SPL TV. Oh, cool. Did not know that. All right, so I picked up some River Watchers packs to hold. I'm confident they will go up to $10 a pack in 1 year. All right, Icy Flow. Icy Flow is calling it. Calling the pack value. All right, Scaling Grease. Oh my gosh, Harris, good morning. It has been a minute. Dude, did you quit Splinterlands? Where have you been? I'm owed 11 CREC. What should I do if I get... Man, if you get 1 gold foil and 10 regular, it might be worth selling the 10 regular to go for that gold foil. You might have to be a little bit patient, wait for the hype to die down, Ryan. But you sell the 10 immediately, and then you see where the other, when you can snipe in the other 3 BCX. Actually, that's a great question. Let's do it now. If we look at gold foil cards versus their regular foil counterparts. All right, let's look at someone like Lurker. Oh gosh, these gold foil. Look at this. There's only 1 gold foil on the market. Yikes. I don't know. Maybe not. Gold foil supply is very thin for these cards. Cards are very volatile. Then again, I don't think I even made 10% return of what I paid for my validator nodes. Yeesh. Yeah, I probably haven't made the same. I bought it at the height of that Tranche 1 sellout. Honestly, like validator nodes are like, I have too many. So that'll be the one thing I'll be looking to liquidate as soon as we get to like Tranche 2, Tranche 3. Or Tranche 3, I mean. Packs are better to hold than singles for investment. Yeah, maybe. Investing equals gambling with more steps. I don't know why, but that reminded me of Rick and Morty. It's just gambling with more steps. Just botting my way, says Harris. Sold some stuff, bought some SPS. 70K, nice. Hey man, botting's the way to go. As long as you're not doing it in modern. But then you have all the time to yourself. And this just becomes a DeFi investment. I wonder what the returns in Wild are like right now. All right. Well, that 30 minutes went even faster than the first hour, oddly enough. All right, should I buy an Ulrich for 500? Only if it makes you happy, State of Survival. Only if it makes you happy. If you're buying it for any other reason, specifically a financial reason, I would caution against making any financial decisions around around cards. But this is, I'm really trying my hardest to keep this a gaming channel. It's not an investment channel. Although I do want to talk more about crypto stuff just in general, because I find crypto to be very fascinating. And it is gonna, here's the thing, crypto in general is still going to impact us, whether we like it or not. Like, we can call this a game as much as we want, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be very much dictated by how the crypto markets are doing. So yeah, maybe there'll be some time periods where we decouple from Bitcoin, but on the whole, I think we're still going to be still on that for the most part. All right, so let's see here. When airdrop now should be trending on Discord. If someone says 2024, oh gosh, yeah, I don't know. I was really hyped to check out, see where I can claim my airdrops today, but it doesn't look like it's happening, guys. I don't think we've gotten any official communication from the team yet. Someone's like, the timing of that lore announcement, what a troll. All right, well, I guess we'll have to wait it out and see what happens. I mean, I don't know how much time you're spending in any of the other Discord channels for Splinterlands, but the salt is delicious. I'll just say that. It's like, it's reaching outrageous levels. I'm just, every time I go in, I'm just like, oh gosh, what does a new player think when they come in and join this game? And I'm not going to sit here and shame the trolls. Like, at the end of the day, like, everybody, you have a right to demand win, right? So I'm just saying, like, it's just, I don't know what's going to happen. They just got to get the baby out. Now there's two babies. I want this gigantic C-Rec baby delivered as well. All right. Well, Aaron's saying later. All right. See you later, Aaron. I think we're going to hop off now too. If it does come back online, maybe we'll do I'm not going to stream later. Guys, the NFL starts tonight. I mean, I don't know if anybody else here cares, but I got my fantasy team ready. Patrick Mahomes is my starter, and he's starting tonight. He's my quarterback. This is my first season ever having Patrick Mahomes. I've had Josh Allen the last couple of years, but I overpaid for Mahomes this year in my auction draft. Actually, this year and next year. So I'm really hoping he is able to deliver. But I'm excited to finally have football back. Let me just put it that way. I think it'll. I was telling Darkest Night the other day, I was like, I think having the NFL back is gonna make me less focused on Splinterlands, which is a good thing, because it's like, I know when the NFL games are. They're gonna be tonight and this Sunday. I don't. But if we're waiting for everything else, we'll see when it all happens. I genuinely think though. All right, so let me not be so salty. I am excited to see what happens over the next month, and I know it's excruciating when you're waiting every single day, right? But I'm excited to see what happens between now and like at this point in October or like mid-October. So we'll say when the next airdrop is supposed to come out, right? The fire one. I think there's a good chance that we get land this month, but that's purely just based off of what Far Patron's been saying online or on Discord. So if we get land then, and then I don't know what the pivot to Rebellion or land 1.6 looks like. But I think land 1.5, granted, if we do get it between now and the end of the month, will keep people occupied enough for a bit until we get whatever's coming next. Land 1.6, tower defense, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with tower defense. It's crazy. I was like so excited for that game, and now it's like I just don't know what to do with my packs. They're just sitting there. Kazarek says, what's going on, Kazarek? I'm just enjoying Parallel for now. Hopefully Splinter will happen. Hey, Kazarek, have you bought any cards yet? Or are you just playing the game as it is? Because I wanted to jump back in and play some, but I feel like they did from the get-go what Splinterland should have done, where you don't earn anything if you're just using the ghost cards. So I was looking online, and they had like cards for less than $1 on they had cards for less than $1 on OpenSea. And the cool thing is you don't need 400 of them to max out a deck. You can probably just put a couple of them in your deck. Yeah. Cheers, Powis. Take care. As long as the Chiefs lose, I am happy. Actually, you know what's funny, Gavin Magic? I am okay with that. I don't care if the Chiefs lose, as long as Mahomes gets 300 yards and 4 touchdowns every game. Now, I know 300 yards and 4 touchdowns probably means that the Chiefs are going to be in a good position to win. But if the Lions, and Virus, go Lions, if the Lions can score more, they can get 5 touchdowns, I'll be happy. I bought a deck for Void, top 100 already, with only cards from the base, that is. Oh, nice. Game is awesome, and love the free-to-play model as well. So much to learn there. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm glad you reminded me of it. Because it's been something I wanted to jump back into, so probably not today, but maybe tomorrow. Actually, I'll see if I can do a random morning stream, hop in here and do some Parallel, because I do want to start playing that one more. Darkest Night's been enjoying it. How much was the deck that you bought, and where did you buy it from? Was it from OpenSea? I need to do a little more research. I was reading the white paper, and then it was so long that I got bored. And I didn't get bored. I just got distracted. You meant Shroud. Oh, you and Darkest Night will get along because he loves Shroud. And see, this is the other thing that I really love about Parallel is the fact that you don't need to have every single card. You could just build a deck with, like, it's like Magic the Gathering, right? You could just build a deck with one of the factions, is what they call it. And then whenever they release new sets, you only need the cards from that faction in the set, and only if they're going to provide value. So is Parallel on ETH? I believe so. Yeah, well, the token is on ETH, and I think if you want to buy, did you buy it on OpenSea, Kazrak? Well, we'll take a look at that. You know what? I said I was going to hop off, but you have piqued my interest, so forgive me, guys, for going longer. But whatever, it's my show. I can do what I want. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Come on. Oh, this does not seem like the one. You know what? Why don't I just go from their website? Keep shopping. What am I shopping for? Oh, can you buy stuff directly from the site? Glint bundles, apparel, comics. Oh, game. All right. Can't see how buying individual cars could work on ETH. They do have stuff on ETH. I don't know why I can't find it right now. Let's see. Oh, is it? It is spelled with Parallel Alpha. Oh, that's what it is. All right. Yeah, I mean, so BC, to your point, I mean, you know, the card itself is $1.63. You might end up paying more in gas fees. Oh, Kazrak, you know, I think it just blocks all links. Sorry, it's not. Don't take it personally. I think it just blocks all links because if you remember, I was getting those sponsors a while back, so all links are just blocked. But thank you for trying to post one here. Gas fees on base are only 0.5 cent. Oh, I need to learn how that works. All right, so here's Parallel Alpha. Search for Parallel on base. All right, that's cool. And Prime is only like what, $2-3 right now. So this is, I mean, yeah, these are relatively cheap. Do they have these split out by? Not by class, by faction. Oh, I thought they would have it split up by faction. All right, either way, close to $4 already. It's pumping a bit right now. Dude, this game is, I mean, they're already listed on Coinbase. I really think there's a lot of potential here for this one. So I've been wanting to play. Not as an earner, but just to play and have fun with it. So keep an eye out for that. Especially if we don't get landed the next week, I'll find something to do. I'll finish reading the I'll finish reading the white paper and actually do a deep dive. Oh, look at that. That's very kind of you, Kazrak. Kazrak, I might DM you too if I have any questions. Just letting you know. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Have an amazing rest of your day. Sorry for the CREC hype. We couldn't fulfill it today. But if I do stream tomorrow, then maybe we'll be able to chat a little bit more about it if it's out by then. But otherwise, have a phenomenal rest of your day, your weekend. For all of those playing fantasy football, good luck tonight if you do have players. I will still be streaming Sunday morning, but games start at noon, which is about this time on Sunday. And I am so hyped for the new NFL season. So it's probably going to be a shorter stream. I'll try to set up some tournaments because we haven't done tournaments in a while. So look forward to that this Sunday, and we'll have a good time. Peace.